What's up, guys? It's Logan. So I just wanted to come and give a special thank you, a special shout out to all of my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We just reached 10,000 subscribers. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought that when I first started this channel, I would have 10,000 people actually interested in what I have to say and the content that I'm creating. But I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for all of the support. As a celebratory video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A in my next video for you guys, just to answer any of the questions that you guys have for me about dreads or just about personal life. Anything you guys want to know about me, go ahead and ask in the comment section below, and I will be referring to this comment section as well as the rest of my comments to answer any of you guys' questions, or any of you guys most frequently asked questions. So yeah, see you in the next video. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's Logan. So I'm back with another video today. In today's video, I'm basically just going to be telling you guys a couple of different reasons as to why I think that you shouldn't dye your locks, or just a couple of things that you should consider before dyeing your locks. Before you want to make that big commitment, I just want to tell you guys a couple of things are my experiences with dyeing your locks. So if you guys want to hear that, continue watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace. Alright, guys, so my name is Logan again, and I've had my locks for about 10, no, I'm talking about 10. Alright, guys, I'm Logan again, and I've had my locks for about 8 to 9 years. It'll be 9 years in June of this year. So I've had it for about 8 years, and I've dyed my locks about 4 or 5 times at this point. I dyed my locks a lot when I first started to grow them out, and I'm just now seeing the results. So I basically want to start this video out by just giving you guys a little bit of general knowledge as to what stripping your hair or bleaching your hair or dyeing your hair is doing to the actual hair follicle. So when you're bleaching your hair, you're going to be putting obviously the white substance over some area of your hair that you want to make brighter. Once you put it on there, it's going to become either a little bit bright, or if you leave it on there for a very long time, it's going to become a lot bright. So what's actually happening to the follicle underneath all of that white substance is that it's stripping all of the nutrients out of your locks. So it's stripping all of the nutrients out of that specific hair follicle that it's on, no matter if it's on a big section or a little section or one piece of hair in general. It's just going to be stripping that natural nutrients out of that hair follicle, and that's what's leaving that bright tint on your hair. Kind of sort of the same as if I were to strip all of the pigment out of my skin. It would leave a brighter skin tone, but it wouldn't necessarily be completely white. There's no way that I could bleach my hair and get it to be completely white by taking the nutrients out. It's only going to become probably like this color. If I were to bleach my hair and leave it on for about 30 minutes, it will become the color of the wall. It wouldn't become white like this. Just like if I were to take all the nutrients out of my skin, it would become the color of the wall instead of probably like a pale white like this door. So that's basically what bleaching your locks is doing. It's just taking all of the nutrients out of your locks. Obviously, if you leave it on for longer, it's going to take more nutrients than if you were to leave it on for shorter, but that's a whole nother conversation. Why is stripping your hair of nutrients bad? A lot of people may ask, like, okay, so if it's stripping my hair but my hair is still there, what's really wrong with taking all of the nutrients out of it? Well, just like with anything else, if you were to take the nutrients out of an animal or anything, a plant, anything, it's basically going to die. It's going to become a lot more weak. It's going to become a lot more brittle. Hence, with your hair, it's going to become a lot more thin. It's going to be more prone to falling off. It's not going to really be able to withstand like day-to-day interactions. Like me just putting my hair up in this bun, I probably would have like pulled one of them too much and one of the ends would have came off or something like that, just because it's so weak that it can't necessarily withstand day-to-day just like action, or just sleeping on it or different things like that, will just cause your hair to constantly shed, different stuff like that. A lot of people may tell you like they just dyed their hair and they're not really seeing any side effects or anything happen to it. But like I said, I had locks for a very, very, very long time. And even if you don't necessarily see reactions of bleaching your hair right away, because with locks, it's a lot harder for your hair to just fall out. When you have loose hair like this and you just bleach your hair, it's easier to comb your hair one day and then a lot of it is starting to shed. But with locks, you don't really necessarily see how much your hair is shedding because it's locked in. But after a couple of years, you're going to start to notice how much thinner your locks are becoming, how much prone to just falling out your locks are coming from, again, just day-to-day interactions. And you're just going to be able to see, like, I got to a point of where I could just run my fingers through my locks, like if I was to run a comb through my natural loose hair, and just running my fingers through my locks, the ends would just kind of like fall off, literally. Like I would get to a point, even honestly now, like there are some of my hairs where I could just get like this and just pull and it will bring like a whole inch of hair out. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that I've dyed my ends so many times at this point. So That's just something to think about. If you don't necessarily plan to have locks for a very long time of your life, then okay, go ahead and bleach it until it falls out. You know what I'm saying? By any means. But if you are somebody who's trying to have locks for a very extensive long time, like I said, my time with locks has been like 8 to 9 years at this point. So I definitely can see a difference of 5 years ago when I dyed my locks, how it's just now catching up with me. I'm gonna take it down by the end of this video and show you guys like the actual reactions that my hair has had to locks. And how just uneven they are, because so many of them, like some ends have just fallen off, or it's such noticeable now as opposed to back then when I first dyed it, where I'm like, oh, nothing's going on, I could just keep dyeing it. So there's just something I want you guys to probably maybe think about. If you plan on having your locks for a very long time, or you just really want your locks to be of quality, I wouldn't necessarily just dye my locks a whole lot of times, really at all, because there's so many other avenues that you could take. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take mine down just to show you guys. And yeah, I just want to tell you, like, there's no real, a lot of people may tell you too, there's a safe way to do it. You could do it, like, you know, with a 20 developer, or you could, you know, all of these other things, or, you know, use a different type of bleach. I'm sure a lot of people may tell you guys that there are safer ways to do it, and that may be true, but there is no actual safe way to strip nutrients out of your hair. Like, there's no real safe way to actually strip nutrients out of your hair. You can't really take nutrients from something and then say it's safe. You know what I'm saying? There may be safer ways. You could use a 20 developer instead of a 30 developer, or a 20 developer instead of a 50 developer. So obviously that's a little less harsh than a 50 developer, but there's no actual safe ways to bleach your hair. There just isn't one, unless you're using like all natural products. And that actually does exist. I know a couple of different ways that you can bleach your hair naturally, but it just takes a lot longer and it doesn't become as bright. Also, there's a couple of different like hair wax paints and different things like that. I actually did one on my channel if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, there are a lot of other different avenues that you can go instead of dyeing your hair. One other thing that I wanted to just show you guys, basically like the reaction that my hair's had. So obviously I dyed the back, or I just keep saying obviously. I dyed the back of my locks first. So if you look at like, these are way shorter than these. This is way shorter than this because this comes from the back. If I take any of these in the back, they're a lot shorter than these. You see how all of the back of my locks became way shorter because I dyed the back of my hair first, and a lot of the back of my locks have fallen off. Also, I did a lot of the ones in the front first. So if you look at a lot of these, they're a lot shorter than these because they fall off. Here's one again where I just say, it gets so thin to where you can just pull away. You can just pull away, literally. So that's just what I wanted to basically show you guys. Just show you guys like the effects of bleaching your hair. Again, I bleached my hair like 4 or 5 times. So I don't want to just say that you're not going to have any hope. But it is definitely going to take a toll on your locks. Like one of my biggest wishes is that my locks were all the same length, to where I could just cut them to be like a blunt cut at the bottom. But I can never do that because they are so uneven. And just so damaged. At this point, I've just told you can see right there how damaged that is. Like, how uneven everything is. I've told myself at this point, like, I'll never bleach my hair again, probably. Or if I do, I'll just bleach like one at a time, or like something like that, to where I won't necessarily have to see the side effects too often or too harsh. But yeah, I just wanted to basically show you guys that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was very informative for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.